So I got a question from a girl basically asking me what to do about being so lonely right now. She's tired of it, her clock is ticking or whatever, but she wants to know what to do. And to be honest with y'all, it ain't no quick fix to being lonely. But there is a quick fix to your perspective about being lonely because there's a lot worse shit you could be in. One thing is whenever you give 100% of yourself for years on end to a dude and still don't know where you stand. But it hurts whether you leave or stay because you emotionally invested. Or even worse, some girls know exactly where they stand and wish they could walk away. But whether they got kids with the dude, built a life with him, or he's just abusive and crazy, leaving's a little too complicated to just up and do. And don't listen to folks saying leaving ain't complicated. Oh, if I ain't happy, I'ma just leave. No, you're not. If you in love, you gonna struggle with whether or not you can work it out just like everybody else. Eating dinner alone at night, damn sure beats that. And it beats looking across the table at somebody you don't know if you can completely trust or not. Whether it's because of little shit he's doing now that got you suspicious, or something he did before that broke your trust, or something somebody else did to you. Not knowing whether or not you can trust a person is way more uncomfortable than a lonely bed. And I know this one gets hard, but being alone is still better than having hella dudes in and out your circle trying to keep your future king's seat warm to the point he looks at what you got going and says, y'all can have my chair. Because a lot of times you don't meet Mr. Right, you recognize Mr. Right. But if Mr. Right sees you juggling a whole lot of dicks, why he gonna feel comfortable that you can hold his heart? Shit, I know I wouldn't. And it ain't because we judging you or hoe shaming you or anything like that. But for a second, let's just flip the script. With all the good that you bring, would you bring that to the table of a dude whose plate is already full of bullshit? I think not. Oh, and lastly, ain't nothing worse than being in a relationship, being faithful to a dude, and he got you out here looking crazy, everybody laughing at you. Meanwhile, you online fronting like y'all happy, wholesome, and everything's going well. And I say front because 9 times out of 10, a woman already knows when her dude is out here wilding. But they be in denial, and they say shit like, that's why you ain't got no man, that's why you single, whenever a girl tries to tell them. See, while you stressing about being alone, she's stressing about how she gonna save face after all the shit that she done taught to single women, trying to make them envious of her when her relationship was shit from the beginning. And I say all that to say this, being single is still tough and it still sucks at times, but it's a whole hell of a lot better than most of the alternatives. Matter of fact, the only thing that's actually better is being in a healthy relationship with the man that's meant for you. And if you use that time being single or lonely to work on yourself, that part is inevitable, so don't trip.